Hello, everyone. Stephanie Strong here with PresenceWithPurpose.com. And I like to say happy Friday to you and to all of my subscribers. I have a deep felt appreciation and gratitude. Thank you so much for choosing my channel to be a part of your YouTube experience. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm so glad you are here. Please click that like button. Make sure you subscribe and be sure you hit that notification bell to make sure that you are the first to be informed when a new video is ready. So today I want to focus on leadership. And I want to put a topic out there. And really it is creativity over criticism. So you might want to grab something to write with because I'm going to drop some real juicy nuggets here. So creativity over criticism in leadership. And the first topic, the first bullet that I want to hit on, well, there's three main points. Let me start there. Three main points that I want to share with you. It's intention, inclusion, and inquisitive. Intention, inclusion, and inquisitive. All right. So under the intention, I want you to really be thinking about, like, what is the purpose, plan, and goal for everything that you say, everything that you do, how you engage the people you work with, every interaction. If you are helping a particular person that you are supervising with a particular project, then what is your purpose, plan, and goal? And lead with that, not go in the relationship and saying, well, this is my purpose, this is my plan, this is my goal. That's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you to sit with that. We're talking about intention here. So that is inner reflection. I want you to go internally and ask yourself some questions around your purpose, your plan, and your goal for that individual or for that particular project or anything that you are overseeing if you are in leadership position. Because here's the thing. The thing is that we're getting ready to go to 2023. It's just around the corner. People have options as to where they want to work. Why not make your work environment such a place where people really do come alive and thrive? And it starts with your intention for your department or for your organization or for your teams. What is your intention? And then sit in that deep intention around your purpose, plan, and goal. Okay. Now, the second bullet that I want to talk about is inclusion. Inclusion, because leadership is just not about you. You are in leadership position, perhaps because you have worked your way to that role. But now that you are in that role, it's really about building leaders around you. And the best way to build leaders around you is really tapping into that very valuable resource called relationship. So then you have to think about your relationship with yourself, your relationship with other people, and your relationship with the folk that you are in leadership roles with, okay? So think about that. Think about relationship. Think about your respect, because inclusion is about respect as well. It's respecting people for their intellectual genius or their intellectual contribution. It's respecting people for their particular and unique perspective and perception. Maybe it's cultural, maybe it's just from a lens of how they are wired together, but respecting individual and treating each person with human dignity. Inclusion is also about responsibility. It's about caring. Responsibility to me is about caring. And it's not just emotional, but it is having some emotional and having an emotional quotient, right? That you have a level of empathy for the people that you work with. So inclusion is about relationship. It's about respect and responsibility. And I'm inviting you to really dive into whether or not you are creating a workplace environment that involves inclusion. It's about seeing people where they are, not where you want them to be. Now, you may have some aspirations for individuals because they have such tremendous talent and potential and growth. That's great. But you're curating an experience for them where they feel seen, where they're experiencing your leadership as being seen. That's the key. It's not so much whether they feel seen, but they are experiencing your leadership as being seen and heard and appreciated. So you have a responsibility as a leader to create and curate that sort of work environment where people are experiencing relational leadership, where they are experiencing respect, and where they are experiencing your level of responsibility to who they are. And the third bullet and point that I want to make is around being inquisitive. You know, there's a difference between learning and knowing. When you feel like you know and have all the answers, you close yourself off from new data. And data is always all around us. Intel, information, narratives, and all kinds of ways that we can form ideas. But you got to be curious rather than just knowing that you're open to learning. And being open to learning means that you are courageous enough to ask questions. So when you are being a leader who fosters the idea of being inquisitive, you are also saying that I don't know it all. And I am open to new ideas. I am open to new trains of thought. I am open to the way people may perceive a particular situation or their perspective, and being open to asking the kind of questions that really spark people's creativity. Because after all, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about creativity over criticism. So rather than being critical and domineering and creating a toxic work environment where people don't feel free enough to be creative, I have given you 3 points where you can grow an environment that leads to creativity over criticism. That's intention, inclusion, and being inquisitive. And that's what I have for you today. I pray that you take these nuggets and that you go into next week. In fact, so you can start today. What is the one single thing that you can do today that will really help you to sit in deep intention around how you engage people? What is the one single thing that you can do to foster inclusion? And what is the one single thing that you can do today to be inquisitive about people? Well, that's it for you today, my friends. Go on and be great and have yourself the most amazing day. Take care.